In this video, I'm going to compare two very popular pens, the Papermate InkJoy Gel in the 0.7 and the Pilot G2, also a gel pen and also in 0.7. So these two pens often get called out as being the best pens to use for planning and bullet journaling. I myself have been very faithful to the InkJoy Gel. I have used these pens for about 8 years and I've been obsessed with them. But a lot of people recommended the Pilot G2, saying they were quite similar. I did try them a while ago. It was a different colored pack of pens and I didn't really like them. It had a gross dark green, which I never use in any of my spreads, and it just felt way more inky, and I didn't like them, so I just put them aside. But then I saw this Harmony collection that they came out with, which is this pretty rainbow colors here, and I thought I would give them another go. I also wanted to compare because these colors look freakishly similar to the InkJoy Gel, and you can see when I've swatched them that they are actually really similar. So I will say that the orange is brighter in the InkJoy Gel, but it's more dull. But you can see that the red, the green, the blue, they're both really similar between the brands. You do get a teal and a different purple in the InkJoy, and you get two pinks instead, which I don't think is really necessary. I mean, I don't really need two shades of pink. Like if I'm color coding, I just need one pink and that's fine. You do get a dark blue though, so I think it depends on your preference. I really love teal and I use teal more often than dark blue, so I think that's why I gravitate more to the InkJoy Gel, but both have really nice rainbow colors. For how easy they write, they're both really smooth. I do think I can write faster with the G2 because of the grip. So the design on the InkJoy just has this little like indent here where you put your hand, but on the G2 it has this entire grip, which makes it really easy to hold the pen. So I can write a lot faster with the G2 versus the InkJoy Gel. Both of them are refillable, so you can take this like cartridge out and replace it with another one. I have not found the refills for the Harmony collection readily available though, so I'd probably just end up purchasing the entire pen pack again if I needed these colors. There are lots of different pack sizes available in each of these pen brands. So these ones are the packs of 10 and they were a similar price. I think the InkJoys came out $3 cheaper on Amazon, but obviously you can get them multiple places. You don't just have to get them from Amazon. So I think it really depends where you buy them from, but for the 10 pack, the pricing was quite similar. I did see lots of different packs for the G2. So you get these two shades of pink, but I actually saw a pack that had, I think, 5 or more shades of pink. Then they had another pack that had 5 or more shades of green and blue, etc. So you can get a lot more variety of colors of different shades if you need them in the G2. I think I saw there was 41 different colors. I haven't seen a pack where you can just buy the whole 41 in one go and be done with it, which is kind of annoying. You'd have to buy each of the separate packs. But to be honest, I mean, I do like lots of stuff with pens all the time, and these 10 colors is fine. I don't really need any more than that. For the InkJoy gels, I think they come in 36 colors I read, and they also have some metallic colors that they've come out with as well. So the amount of colors for each pen brand I would say is comparable. The tip, you probably see if I zoom in, is a little bit sharper, I think, on the G2, which is probably why I can write a bit faster with them, but it's pretty comparable. I like how both pens look. The rainbow colors are really, really nice. So that's quite comparable there. In terms of longevity, I have used these InkJoys for years and the ink has not run out. I've only used the G2s for about 9 months, so I can't really say how long the ink is going to last until I test them out for a bit longer. And in terms of ghosting and bleed through or show through to the back side of the page, I think that's also quite comparable. So obviously I'd love if there was no show through, but there is. It could be due to the paper. This is the plum paper notebook where I think from memory the paper is about 70 GSM, which is not especially thick, but it's fairly standard thickness for most planners these days. So I usually use this book as my swatch examples. So you can see that there is show through. I do think there might be slightly more indenting, especially when I do the little squiggle on the G2 versus the InkJoy, but it's really close. You can see that there is show through. I think it's much of a muchness, really quite comparable. So which one do I think is better? I think they're both pretty comparable. I still prefer the InkJoy gels. I use teal quite often, so I think for me that's the main draw card there. But yeah, otherwise they're very comparable. So I think either of them would work for planning, bullet journaling, whatever you want to use them for. I do have a summary of all these things I've talked about in the blog post, which will be linked down below if you just want to look at a summary table for quick reference. And I also have links to where I got this from on Amazon as well if you're interested. Don't forget to subscribe. I usually do a new video, I would say every 2 to 3 weeks these days, but there is a ton of videos in the archives because I used to post 1 to 2 per week. So if you're looking for planner reviews, pen reviews, other stationery reviews, etc., then have a look at the rest of the videos on my channel.